Hey everyone, welcome back to Fact Fusion. Today we're diving into the world of bizarre natural phenomena. From glowing seas to upside down waterfalls, Earth is full of surprises that can leave you scratching your head. Buckle up as we explore 7 of the weirdest natural occurrences and uncover the science behind them. Let's get started. Bioluminescent bays. Have you ever heard of waters that glow in the dark? In certain parts of the world, you can find bioluminescent bays which look like they're straight out of a fantasy movie. These magical places are found in Puerto Rico, the Maldives, and Jamaica, among other locations. The water lights up with a stunning blue-green glow at night, creating an otherworldly experience. The secret behind this phenomenon lies in tiny microorganisms called dinoflagellates. These microscopic creatures have the ability to produce light through a chemical reaction known as bioluminescence. When they are disturbed by movement, like waves crashing or a boat passing by, they emit a bright glow. It's almost like the water is filled with millions of tiny fireflies. One of the most famous bioluminescent bays is Mosquito Bay on the island of Vieques in Puerto Rico. Here, the concentration of dinoflagellates is so high that the entire bay glows brilliantly when disturbed. Visitors can take nighttime kayak tours to witness this breathtaking natural light show up close. Imagine dipping your hand into the water and watching it light up with a shimmering glow. It's truly a magical experience that you have to see to believe. The Blood Falls of Antarctica. Picture this. You're in the icy wilderness of Antarctica, surrounded by endless fields of white snow and towering glaciers. Suddenly, you come across a waterfall that looks like it's flowing with blood. This eerie sight is known as blood falls, and it's one of the most bizarre natural phenomena on Earth. Despite its creepy appearance, the red color of the waterfall isn't actually blood. It's caused by iron oxide, which is essentially rust. Millions of years ago, an ancient lake was trapped beneath a glacier. This lake is incredibly salty and rich in iron. As the water from the lake seeps out through cracks in the glacier, it comes into contact with the air. The iron in the water reacts with oxygen, creating iron oxide and giving the water its blood-red color. Scientists have been fascinated by blood falls because it offers a glimpse into a unique ecosystem that has been isolated for millions of years. The microbes living in the subglacial lake have adapted to survive in extreme conditions, with no sunlight and very little oxygen. Studying these microorganisms can help scientists understand how life might exist in other extreme environments, such as on Mars or the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn. Sailing stones of Death Valley. In the scorching heat of Death Valley, California, there are rocks that seem to move all by themselves. Known as the sailing stones, these rocks leave long, winding trails behind them as they slide across the desert floor. For decades, people were baffled by this phenomenon. How could heavy rocks, some weighing hundreds of pounds, move on their own in a place where the ground is flat and dry? The mystery of the sailing stones was finally solved in 2014. Scientists discovered that during cold winter nights, a thin layer of water forms under the rocks and freezes into a sheet of ice. As the sun rises and the ice starts to melt, the rocks are lifted slightly off the ground. When a gentle breeze blows across the desert, it pushes the rocks along the slippery surface, creating those long, winding trails. This process is a perfect example of how small changes in the environment can create surprising and seemingly impossible results. It's amazing to think that something as simple as a thin layer of ice and a light breeze can move heavy rocks across the desert. Next time you're in Death Valley, keep an eye out for these mysterious moving stones and their fascinating trails. Fire rainbows. No, we're not talking about rainbows made of fire, but a natural spectacle known as fire rainbows. These stunning displays are actually called circumhorizontal arcs, and they occur when the conditions in the atmosphere are just right. Fire rainbows are not true rainbows, but rather a type of halo that forms when sunlight passes through ice crystals in high-altitude cirrus clouds. For a fire rainbow to appear, the sun must be very high in the sky, usually at an angle of more than 58 degrees above the horizon. When sunlight enters the ice crystals, it is refracted or bent at different angles, creating a spectrum of colors. The result is a vivid, rainbow-like band of colors that seems to set the sky on fire. Fire rainbows are quite rare because the specific conditions needed for them to form don't happen very often. They are most commonly seen in the summer months when the sun is high in the sky. When you do catch a glimpse of one, it's a sight to behold. The bright, colorful arcs can stretch across the sky, creating a dazzling and unforgettable display of nature's beauty. Upside-down waterfalls. Imagine a waterfall that doesn't fall down but goes up. This might sound impossible, but it happens in some places around the world. Known as upside-down waterfalls, these occur when strong winds are powerful enough to blow the water back up the cliff or overhang, creating the illusion that the waterfall is flowing in reverse. One of the best places to see this phenomenon in action is on the island of Oahu in Hawaii. Here, powerful trade winds blow inland from the ocean, and when they hit steep cliffs, they can push the water back up. The result is a waterfall that seems to be defying gravity. It's a mesmerizing sight as the water sprays upwards and creates a fine mist that can catch the sunlight and form rainbows. Upside-down waterfalls remind us of the incredible power of wind and how it can shape and alter natural landscapes. It's fascinating to see how the forces of nature can create such unexpected and beautiful sights. If you ever have the chance to visit an upside-down waterfall, be sure to take a moment to appreciate the power and beauty of this unique phenomenon. Moeraki boulders. On the coast of New Zealand, there are strange, almost perfectly round boulders scattered across the beach. These are the Moeraki boulders, and they look like giant marbles or dinosaur eggs. The boulders are made of a type of sedimentary rock called mudstone, and they have fascinated scientists and visitors alike for many years. The formation of the Moeraki boulders is a slow and fascinating process that takes millions of years. It starts with the accumulation of minerals around a central core, much like the way a pearl forms in an oyster. Over time, these minerals build up in layers, creating spherical concretions. As the surrounding softer rock erodes away due to the action of wind and water, these hard, round boulders are left behind. The Moeraki boulders are not only interesting because of their shape and size, but also because of their unique surface patterns. Many of the boulders have cracks and lines that form intricate honeycomb-like patterns. These patterns are called septaria and are formed by the shrinking and cracking of the boulders as they dried out over millions of years. Visitors to Kokohi Beach, where the Moeraki boulders are found, can walk among these ancient giants and marvel at their mysterious origins. It's a reminder of the incredible geological processes that shape our planet and the wonders that nature can create. Catatumbo lightning. In a remote area of Venezuela, there's a place where lightning strikes almost nonstop. This phenomenon, known as Catatumbo lightning, occurs where the Catatumbo River meets Lake Maracaibo. For up to 160 nights a year, the night sky lights up with thousands of lightning strikes, creating one of the most intense and continuous lightning storms on Earth. The Catatumbo lightning is caused by a unique combination of geography and weather patterns. Warm, moist air from the Caribbean Sea meets the cool air descending from the Andes Mountains, creating the perfect conditions for electrical storms. The flat terrain around Lake Maracaibo helps to trap this air, allowing the storms to build up and release their energy in the form of lightning. The result is a spectacular natural light show that can be seen from miles away. The lightning flashes can be so frequent and intense that they are visible from up to 400 kilometers away. This phenomenon has been occurring for thousands of years and is an important part of the local culture and folklore. Scientists are also interested in Catatumbo lightning because it plays a significant role in the global atmospheric system. The lightning storms produce large amounts of ozone, which can help to repair the ozone layer. Studying this phenomenon can provide valuable insights into the interactions between weather, climate, and the atmosphere. And there you have it, 7 bizarre natural phenomena explained in detail. Nature never ceases to amaze us with its wonders. Which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Fact Fusion, and click the bell icon to stay updated on our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.